What you said? What? What's up with it? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Tipping on 3. And look, someone asked me to make a video on how to take door panels off a 1987 to 92 Cadillac brougham. We're about to dive right into it. All right, so this ain't too hard. I got me a door panel here. I'm not going to take none of mine off because I got it set up right now and I don't feel like taking them off. But I'm going to walk y'all through it and show y'all how to take them off. It's easy. What you need is a screwdriver set. You need this Rivet buckle removal tool set. You really don't need this whole thing, but you can get it. It's on Amazon. Link will be in the description below. But you need this tool here because you got to pry them clips. Like I said, a screwdriver set. This is like one of those ratcheting screwdrivers. This will make it a lot easier, or you can use a drill. I would suggest that you use this first for a drill so you don't strip none of the screws out. You know, you break them off by hand first, then you can use a drill to get them off. Hey, but that's up to you. You're going to do what you want to do at the end of the day. I'm just here to give you the information. All right, so this is fairly simple. I'm not going to take my door panel apart because I really don't feel like it. I got this set up real nice, and I don't feel like pulling it apart, to be honest. Okay, so the first thing, we're going to start up top here. What you got to do is the door lock indicator. All these do is screw on and off. So you just screw it off, it'll eventually come out. Okay, this little thing here, this cover, they just clip onto there. It clips onto this part. So you literally would just pop this off, slide this up, and then you have 2 screws right there. I don't have mine in. I got to put them back in. I wasn't too pressed on it, but you got 2 screws right there. All right. Let's move down the door panel. Here, we'll go to the door handle. You got 2 screws there. You got 1 screw there. You got another screw there. You unscrew those. This will kind of free this top half up. All right. We'll move to the side of the door panel here. You got a screw there and a screw there. You got a screw there and you got a screw there. This is nothing but a cover for the seatbelt mechanism, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. That's all that is. You pop that off. You pop these off. This will kind of free up this door armrest a little bit. And then I want to say there might be screws under this cover, but I'm not sure. I can't really remember. I think there is, but if there are, you'll see them when you get under there. We're going to move over to this part here. First things first, you got 2 screws inside of your door handle bezel. You got a screw there, a screw there. You take them screws out, set those to the side, and then you pull this bezel off. Make sure you label all these screws. You know what I mean? Put them in a spot where you know where they go. Get plastic baggies. When you take them off, write door handle screws, put them in a plastic baggie, stuff like that. Mine are kind of makeshift. I just got hardware from my screws laying around or from the hardware store. So I just put whatever I wanted in there. So it doesn't really matter to me. You know, but some of these screws are longer than others, and some of them only do go in certain spots. All right. Once you get that off, you can go ahead. You can take a screwdriver. You see this? This is going to fall. This just pops out. Set that to the side. If you didn't notice, actually, let me show y'all one more time. If you didn't notice, there's 2 slits right here. See that? You just take the screwdriver, and you put it inside those little slots, little slits, whatever, and then you just put a little pressure on it, it'll pop out. All right? Sick. This little light cover holder thing, whatever, you can pop that out, but there's a screw under there. It's right. Where's it at? Come on, bent over crazy. No homo, man. That was weird, bro. It's raining and shit. I'm already making videos. They better like this. Look at that. Probably burnt that out. Look at that. That pops out. And then right here, there's a screw. Once you get this off, there'll be a screw right here also. That's for your controls. That holds your controls down. Once you get your controls off, there's actually, once you take those screws out, the controls aren't nothing. They're like little clips in the back. They kind of just slide in there, lock into place, and then you lay this down, put the screws in. That's what holds that on. If you see right here on this door panel, this is a rear door panel, but they're all the same for all the doors. You see the screw there, and obviously there will be a screw here. See it? And once you take those screws out, the controls will kind of just lift off and you pull them out. Once you pull those out, you'll see your all your wiring connections. You take a flathead screwdriver, you kind of go in between them a little bit, you kind of twist them and wiggle them off. Once you put them back on, I recommend, I mean, at least I use dielectric grease. Try to keep everything greased up and nice. And you can plug them back in. Make sure your connections kind of only go in one spot because the wires are only but so long. So you can either take a picture or you can see, you can take a picture or you can kind of mark with like a paint marker, like take a green one and just mark on the underside of your control panel, like green, green. So when you put it back together, you know, green goes with green, red goes with red, so forth, you know, stuff like that. So like I said, once you pop this off, I don't believe there's any screws behind this, but you'll see them if there is. Again, I remember 98% of it. I usually be finding out again once I start taking everything apart. You'll start taking all your connections off. You got a connection here, and you got all these connections here. One connection, this is one connection, this is one whole connection, and this is one whole connection. Like I said, they're all, the wires are a certain length, so they only go in one spot for the most part. What else you got? What else you got? What else you got? To get this out, you can you just slip that through there like that. And then after you got all that out, you have clips along the side of this door here, all through there. You see some amount of broken. That's why it's hanging up right there. I gotta get new door panels made and all that shit, project car. But you pop all those clips. You just grab a hold of it and pop, 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 pop. Be gentle. You might break them. Remember, these are old cars, but you can always find the clips on Amazon. I got a 60 pack of them, 30 or 60 pack of them. And where's that door panel at? They just go, they go here in these little slots. This ain't nothing but what I think what you call like particle board, stuff like that, whatever. It's like cardboard basically. So this stuff is fragile. So when you get to popping those clips, they might slide and pop out of these little openings here. Remember I said, see, they're all along the bottom. They might slide out of there. So what you do is you take your tool and pop them out of the door. And then if it's not ripped here, you just slide them back in there. You just, finesse them. Just put one side in. It'll the other half of it will be below this. Push it down in there and slide it. Realign it. And then once you get whatever you need done, once you get those out, it's like a J hook on the top of this door. All right? You pull the whole door panel forward and you lift it up. It hooks onto the actual like door frame there. Then when you put it back on, do the opposite. Hook this on the top and then go down the side of it and pop them back in. Pop, 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 pop. And then repeat the process and put everything back together. I bet. So that's how you take your door panel off your Cadillac, 1987 and 92 Cadillac Brown. It could be the same for other Cadillacs. I'm not really sure. I just know what it is for my generation. Before I go here, you already know what I'm going to say. Make sure you go to the website, click the link below, get you some Tipping on 3 gear, got some hats, got them in various colors. Hoodies are coming out, actually. Shirts, we got those. Ain't nothing better than hitting a switch. Lowrider gear made by Lowrider for lowriders. We out.